How to generate B2B leads with direct mail. So my name is Ryan with Thanks.io. I've personally generated tens of thousands of B2B leads in the real estate mortgage space and SaaS and CRM, not only for Thanks.io, but for various different tech companies. And there's lots of ways to skin the cat, of course. But one of my favorites, I'm biased because I've been getting high on my own supply, are these little note cards from Thanks.io. And in this video, I'm going to show you step by step exactly what to do to generate B2B leads for your B2B product using these cards, and you will get an ROI, assuming the product that you're selling is anywhere upwards of a few $100s. Probably if it's 1,000 or more, it's a slam dunk, but anything over a couple $100s or more, you can get ROI sending these cards automatically. You don't have to do this every day. You can set up a campaign one time, and I'm going to show you step by step in this video everything to do to get this done. And I will mention that this will not break the bank. B2B leads can be very, very expensive if you're buying clicks on Google, you're buying clicks on Meta, wherever. You can actually start sending 1 or 2 of these a day automatically with the Thanks.io platform and be at like $4 or $5 a day. So if you're a marketing director, you're a VP of marketing, you're a CMO or something, and you just want to dabble a little bit, I'm going to give you the roadmap right here to just start trying mail and see if it'll work for you. And within a few weeks, you'll have a really good idea and you can start to tweak and scale this campaign up. So let's jump into the dashboard. I'm going to show you step by step what to do to generate those B2B leads with mail. Okay, of course, any campaign is going to start with the data. I might assume that you have some data already if you're watching this video. Maybe you have some existing customers or clients that haven't converted. Let me mention that if you have emails only, the Thanks.io system can turn those emails into physical street addresses. That would be a good place to start since those people are probably already seeing your digital ads. They're seeing emails from you. That would be a good place to start. I'm logged in here to DataZap, which is right now my favorite vendor. There's so many of these places you can go, but DataZap with 2 P's. And we're using this for our customer list and also for our internal lead generation because it can generate a nice clean mailing list with phone numbers actually and emails if we want in some cases. So use whatever you want. I'm going to build this out in DataZap and maybe give you some insights for whatever tool you're using. So you see over on the left side, I have B2B data, B2B prospect, B2B cell phone. I'm going to go with the B2B cell phone. We have a flow at Thanks.io that I might actually show you here in this video where we will text a follow-up message to the person. So that is up to you, but you'll see what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go and choose mailing list plus phone, email where available, right? Or mailing list plus phone, either one for my B2B cell phones. The geography in this case, I'm just going to leave wide open for the United States. And then when we get to demographics, this is where in our B2B example, I can start to search various business types. So in this video, I haven't even given this much thought, but in this video, let's just say that as Thanks.io, we're going to go after marketing agencies. So let me go ahead and search here. So I've put in the keyword marketing, legal marketing, marketing consultants, multi-level marketing. We'll stay away from that for now, but if you are MLMing, you could do that as well. I'm going to go with marketing consultants like so. And I'm going to get the SIC code, which is the business type. Now, probably whoever you're looking to attract is probably identifiable by a SIC code. If you're going way more broad, you could skip this step, and you can see here we have all kinds of filters for employee size, sales revenue, and everything else. So I'm actually going to, in this case, stick with people who are less than say 2.5 million in sales because I don't like corporate stuff. It's annoying. I don't want a long sales cycle. So, but you get it here. You pick your filters and then I will continue, skip suppression, and let's see what I get. There's 26,000 records. Not sure I want that many right now. Okay, I've filtered it down a little more. Owners and officers, less than 2.5 million, up to about 10 employees. And I should have mentioned there's a lot of filters in here that you're going to want to look for. So I've got that. I can now download my list, skip suppression, and I'm going to spend $50 on this list, purchase and download. Of course, once I import these into the Thanks.io system, I'm not going to have to pay again to reuse this list. So I'm going to download it here. And then let's hop on into thanks.io. So if you are following along, just go create the free thanks.io account. We'll actually mail you some samples. You get $10 in free credits. You're probably going to want to be on our business plan. It buys down your pricing. If you're doing anything more than 100 pieces a month, our business plan just makes sense. We also have a high volume $500 plan, which really gets your pricing down really low, very competitive compared to our competitors. Anyway, here I am in the platform. I've got that list downloaded to my machine. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to click mailing lists. I'm going to add a new list, and we'll upload it by CSV. There's lots of ways to get lists into the system. Just keep in mind, you can, if you have a CRM or something like that, and you're building Zaps or marketing automations, even if you have AI agents these days doing stuff for you, you can inject data into the thanks.io system and then have the creative campaign that I'm about to show you trigger automatically. In this case, we've just created our list, and then I'm going to upload it. Give it a name, marketing consultants, click upload. And then I'm simply going to do my match. So my address, city, state, zip, data zap. Our system picks up data zap pretty friendly. Usually it does if it sees the codes. I'll merge in the SIC code, last name, first name. Did a lot of the matching for me. If there's a title, I'll put it in column 2. Phone is there as well. And we are good to go. So go ahead and save and process. And now my list will be uploaded into the system in about 30 seconds. So I've got my list loaded up here. It's about 1,300 people. I'm now going to go ahead and create image and message template content. I am going to skip a step for the purposes of this video because I've already done this in the system. But thanks.io has a branding builder step when you first create your account where you'll just pretty much put your logo in and you'll put a picture of yourself in, which gives a base design to all your creatives. So I'm going to skip that step and just mention that you would have done that if you've gotten to this point in the video and you've created your free account. And the next thing we're going to do over here on the left is the image and message side of our creatives. The image we don't really need to touch because we're going to use the default generated by the branding builder. I'm going to go straight to the message template. And then I'm going to click add message. And remember what I said up top is in this video, I'm going to send one of our note cards here. You could easily do the same approach with letters. Letters work great, or postcards. I just love the note cards right now. I like the open rates that I see on these, and the rate at which they get scanned and engaged with is really good. So I'm going to click note card. And I am going to show you the gift card bribe, even though that's not what I'm going to do here. So for now, we're just going to do the note card. And we're going to do thanks.io internal marketing consultant offer. Okay. Now, for us at thanks.io, we simply really just want people to come take a free trial and get some samples. And in my messaging, I'm going to tease what I'm doing. So the best practice here is going to be for you to talk about really quickly, briefly, what it is you're doing, who you help, how you help them, and what the next action you want them to take is. This is real short copy if you're using these note cards, which is why I like it. Perhaps GPT could help you out here, some kind of AI, but it's pretty simple. So I'm going to say, hi, first name. I have a quick case study video created about how we're using short little handwritten in quotation marks note cards to generate new clients. You can scan the QR code below now to watch it. I think you might really like it. Really like it. Brian at thanks.io. So it could be one example for a B2B SaaS would be, hi, have you thought about the thing that my SaaS solves? If so, please scan the QR code to watch an automated, a recorded demo of what I've got. What I have found is that offering something recorded and easy to watch will get a higher conversion rate than offering, hey, scan to meet with me now. People will do that, but you'll get a higher rate if it doesn't feel like they've got to interact with an actual human. They could just scan a card and get some kind of instant gratification. So that's what I've done here. I have a quick case study video created. Now, in this case, guys, I'm sending this to marketing consults. I'm getting a little meta here. I'm just going to send them this video that you're watching right now. Okay, so just for fun. And you can see here, it's gone ahead. It's gotten a little too long on our panel. You can see the handwriting showing up. That is because our new AI handwriting only really fits on the one side, so this message is a little long. I'm just going to go to one of our legacy styles. It's just a little nuance in the system that will eventually get worked out. But if I do this, then I can have more space down below, and I'll make it wrap up to the top of the card here in a second. So you can see we've got the writing. I could have also used regular print. I can put a background image here in the panel if I want, but what I found is this works really good as is what I'm doing here, and all I need to do now is include my URL. So eventually I'll have a landing page or something with this video on it, or I might just send them straight to YouTube. I'll probably send them to a landing page, but if I put the URL in right here, and wait a second, you'll see the QR code start to appear down at the bottom right. And now the wrapping that I was going for in the card has appeared. And let's see if it'll let me use the new AI styles. One of the interesting things about the AI styles is that it allows you to put crossouts in. So you see right here, it got a little small with my crossouts, but I like to play with it and just get it to preview correctly right here. And the reason it doesn't always work great is because of the crossouts and the realism. It kind of doesn't know how big the message is going to be because those crossouts are random. So in this case, I am just going to stick to our old ones. Sorry to jump around, but you can see here you're getting a nice demo of us playing around with the handwritten font, and this is not something to really obsess about. So hi John, I have a quick case study video created about how we're using short little handwritten note cards like this one to generate new B2B clients. I think you can scan the QR code. I think you might really like it. Okay, so I can even get rid of that part if I want it to be a little shorter. Yeah, fine. So I might play with this more later, but I think you're getting the point. What I did want to also show you is that if I wanted to, I could make this a gift card bribe. So here's the twist. I'm switching up to gift card up at the top. See right here, it's got a gift card now. Starbucks is probably the most popular and the one that I see get scanned the most. But I could say something like, I have a quick case study video about this. If you scan the gift card and watch it now, you'll instantly receive a $25 Starbucks thank you downloaded to your phone. Right? So a little bit of a bribe. There are different ways to word this, of course, but you're getting the idea, right? So the gift card bribe, if you don't mind spending another 20 bucks, 25 bucks, even 10 bucks to get the action, then you can do this. And this works really well. I've used it a lot for a SaaS, for example, where the average MER would be like $1,000, right, on the product. So this starts to make a lot of sense. If you're on Google paying $300, $400, $500, you're paying $50 for a click, $500 for a lead, this is going to beat your Google all day long, and you're going to hit your intended recipient or ICP or whoever every time. So that's a gift card bribe example. You know what? I'll leave this now. I'm going to go a little. I'll go to 20 bucks. But for a marketing consultant agency, somebody who owns a marketing agency, I'm happy to spend another 20 bucks to get them to learn about Thanks.io because they're automatically just gonna love what we're doing. So okay, I'll do that. Save message template. That's our gift card bribe. So you can do it either way, note card or gift card. All right, I'm rambling on too long. Let's wrap this up. So I've got my creative created. I basically have an image side that was built by my branding builder. I have my message templates. I have my mailing list in the system. The next step is to set up some campaign logic so that I don't have to send all of these all at once. I could send them all at once by just going and picking note card. Oops. I want to show you how to do the blast. So I could just pick gift card, right? And then I pick my base design here. This was created by the branding builder by default. I didn't really show you that because it's automatic. I pick the scripting right here. There we go. I click continue, and then I choose that existing list. And just like that, all 1,300 cards can be out in the mail. What I'm going to do here, and what I do recommend if you have an offer that's not completely proven to convert or you just want to dabble, is instead I'm going to go to our campaigns option on the left side. I'm going to click at add a new campaign action, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to say gift card. Got to find my brand builder image. Oops. Found it. Message template down here. And then mailing list. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use our even flow staggered sending. which is an option right here. And what this does is it says how many times per year would you like to send to each recipient. If I pick one and I have 1,300 people on my list, that means it'll have to send about 3 a day. Just do the math, right? 3 a day times 300, maybe it would send like 4 a day, which is a pace I'm happy with. So I'm going to leave this at 1. There's a little bit of math involved, but if you only want to spend a few bucks a day, you can control it here. And what this will do is it'll say, hey, everybody on this list needs to get 1 card a year, which means it's going to drip 4 a day out for me. And then usually what I've been doing with these campaigns is I'll wait a week or two to see if scans start coming in. And by the end of a month, if I have a new idea, by the end of a month, I should see on the first 100 cards or so, I should see a scan or two. And if I don't, I'll start to tweak messaging or I'll pull the campaign back and rethink it. So this is a really, really cost-effective way to kind of test new ideas with mail. But if you do what I did here and you just offer a teaser video related to what you're doing and you're hitting the exact ideal customer profile, like that person who needs your product, you're going to get at least probably a 2 to 5% on the low end scan rate. If you're doing the gift card bribes, you're probably you can approach like 10%. It really, depending on what you're doing, it really, really works well. So that's about it. So I've set up the automated sending of 4 a day. I've got my message in there offering a gift card bribe. I've got a targeted list. And then the last thing that I will do here is I will send a follow-up text message automatically to the people who are receiving this card. You got a few minutes? Can I just show you that? Why don't I just keep recording? Let me show you how I do that. It's really quick. Okay, so we're in Zapier now. It doesn't matter if you use Zapier. It doesn't matter if you use our API directly at thanks.io/API. You have Make, you have Lindy. All these tools will integrate with us. But basically what you're going to leverage here is our send on delivery. So I'm going to click thanks.io as the trigger, and my trigger event is item delivered. I said that wrong. It's our item delivered. And what this is doing is it's saying that, hey, when the post office sends the signal that the mail piece has been delivered, I want you to take another action, right? So this is our little bit of automation. In this case, the action is going to be to send a text message. So what I like to do is I do my item delivered. I actually delay it because not everybody gets their mail the same day. The postal trigger isn't always very accurate because they do it the day that it's kind of going out with the carrier. But if the carrier's sick or something, it could take another day or two, it seems, for it to hit. So I'm going to delay for about 2 days. So configure 2 days. And then I'm going to send a text message using Blue Text, BLUTEX.com. What this does is it sends it directly from my cell phone in a TCPA compliant way. It's awesome. BlueText.com. You could easily use your CRM system if you have text enabled or using something out for text. You could use Twilio directly through your Zap. However you want to do it, I recommend Blue Text. I really like that the responses come straight back to me on my phone, which is a big distinction. Action event, send text message. Select my account here, and then I will hit continue, and then it's just a matter of building out the Zap flow. And I'm realizing now that I didn't show you, so I have to attach it to the thanks.io marketing consultants list that I just built in the thanks step. I couldn't continue till I did that. I hit continue with selected record. We go through the delay. Okay, and now we can go ahead and merge in our fields that thanks.io sends over. So who am I sending to? Well, I'm sending it to that phone number of the data that I imported. This could easily be an email, by the way. So if you only have an email address, you could just do an email action through Gmail or through your CRM. And then my message will be, hi. I could do the first name, right? So item delivered. I have the first name right here. Hi, first name. Just checking to see if you received my mail and gift card about thanks.io the other day? Question mark. So it could be as simple as that. Hey, just checking to see if you received. A lot of people will say, what are you talking about? I didn't see that, because a wife, a kid at the house, it's still sitting in the mail pile by the door, right? They haven't opened it. They're waiting for the weekend. So but it's an interesting icebreaker. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I got that, right? So, or I didn't get that. But it's an interesting icebreaker. Here's my message. Let's see, manual mode on or off. This is just Blue Text specific stuff, but basically it's going to send it automatically. I could have it triaged on my phone if I want, but I'm just going to let it go. check the do not call list just to be safe. Okay, cool. Continue, and then test step. And then that's it. That's how you send a follow-up on delivery push. One other thing that I want to show you is that you could also trigger other automations if the QR scan or the gift card gets scanned and the person redeems. So the way you do that is you just change the event to be the QR scan event. So I'm just going to show you that real quick, a little bit of extra. So that would be a separate zap. And I usually do both. So about 1 to 5 to 10% of people might scan your gift card. You're going to send this automation when they do. The people who don't, or even the people who do anyway, you're going to have that item delivered, which just goes to everybody, so that you're doing that extra touch on everybody, and it will increase your conversion rates. So that's about it. A quick, well, not so quick, 20-minute or so demo of how to generate B2B leads, in this case, with mail. We're sending these nice little note cards, or you can send letters or postcards that just tell somebody that you got something cool, a demo, something related to what they're doing that your product or service solves. You tell them to scan the QR code right here. They scan it, they go get the thing. Maybe it's a gift card bribe, maybe it's just they go watch the demo. You're notified that they scanned because you've set up a zap or an automation, and you're also sending follow-up texts to increase your conversion rates. But the bottom line is, at about $1.75 as I record this video per card, it's way cheaper in a B2B scenario to do this than it is to try to get the Google click. You can be a lot more targeted, and it is a lot more scalable for some businesses to do it this way. You have no competition in the physical mailbox, almost none, right? Very, very few of your competitors are actually doing this, and it just plain works. So that's how to generate B2B leads with mail. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel here, and in the description down below, I probably have some other free goodies and resources, my newsletter, the Quentin automation template, if you want to check that out, and other things like that. So thanks for watching this video about how to generate B2B leads with mail from Thanks.io.